going, everyone? It's Liam Caddiston here. It's another episode for Supernatural. It's episode 5 of season 5. As we have the boys reunited, of course, which is really, really amazing because, you know, it does hurt seeing them apart. But after a little glimpse into the bad future, which we are definitely not heading down the road on, because, yeah, we do not want that future to come about. Yeah, it was very, very important for Dean and Sam to reunite, and of course to try and stop the eye, because it was really, really painful for Dean seeing, you know, the body of Sam, but Sam's not there. Sam is essentially dead, with Lucifer taking fully control in that future. So yeah, we're not gonna go into that future, and it was definitely very fundamental for Dean to, you know, kind of, I'd say, patch things up to an extent with Sam. I mean, obviously the hurt is still going to be there, but it won't be as explosive as what we saw in the first 2 episodes of this season. So yeah, I'm expecting the odd, you know, scrap here and there, but yeah, obviously that bond is very paramount. So yeah, although I am still clinging on to my tinfoiled hat theory. Okay, until it is 100% right in my face, I am gonna be clinging on to that theory. I'm aware that, you know, come towards the end of the season, probably I'm gonna look like a total clown, but you know, that's the risk when it comes to theory. So yeah, shoot me. But with that said, why don't we get into this episode of Supernatural? It's episode 5 of season 5. Let's go.
You found it.
It's cursed, isn't it?
Oh my.
We had the racist truck, we have the racist car.
Sure? The numbers match. How much you pay? A lot. Come on, how much?
A lot.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, something's wrong with Cal.
Oh my God, Cal.
Holy shit! Damn, he really ate that window up.
Okay. Okay.
Here
We
we
really
go.
want this to be a fresh start, you know, for the both of us.
He's trying.
Cal.
Wait, what?
Well, he was the only one on the scene for miles.
They were best friends.
But was there any, like,
Crime committed by
fingerprints or
someone close to
whatever?
the victim.
And how exactly did Jim slam Cal into a windshield?
Yeah, yeah, the math ain't mathing.
Drugs, maybe?
Oh, for fuck's sake, this guy doesn't know. Oh,
This
shit.
ain't brains.
You want me to do it?
No.
Cautious.
Okay, baby. I'm not gonna hurt you, so don't hurt me.
What a way to go, though, right?
Need a flashlight? No. Don't do anything. Just go away.
The car's previous owners.
Any of them die bloody?
In fact, Dean, are you in a bar?
Look, he...
No, I'm in a restaurant.
Look, Dean
happens
was
to have a
bricking it.
I've been working my ass off here.
Hey, world's smallest violin, pal. I spent the afternoon up Christine's skirt. I needed a
Oh,
break.
Actually, you didn't.
Meaning? No.
Oh. Wanna calm it down, bud? Oh my god, did he just pop him like a zit? Oh my god!
Right, something in the window.
Estamos sacando la basura. Mire por la ventana. Y vi al hombre que mató a señora.
Señora Alvarez, cómese, por favor.
Sam!
Díganos lo que vio.
Nice.
Yeah,
Spanish.
yeah.
Era alto.
Good on Sam!
Muy alto. Alto. Muy alto.
What, you mean like a Like a stovepipe hat.
Sí,
Oh, yeah, like Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah,
sí.
basically.
El presidente Lincoln.
President Lincoln killed the guy.
Abraham Lincoln killed Mr. Hill.
Oh my god. It's not gonna be Lincoln.
So you're saying that we've got two super famous, super pissed off ghosts?
Yeah!
And they're super fans?
Okay!
That's what it looks like.
Okay, that's, something.
That is muchos loco.
Muy. Not muchos.
The big question is, what the hell are they doing here?
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
Okay, so it's all in relation to the wax museum, I guess. Great.
Hey. Gandhi was a great man.
Are we gonna have Gandhi? Oh no.
Sorry to keep you waiting. This is
Oh
our
my
busiest time of the year.
goodness. Oh, yeah,
This is
very
busy?
crowded.
Well, not right now.
Happen to have any of James Dean's personal effects, would you?
Yeah, got his keychain. I got a bunch of stuff. Gandhi's
Anyone
bifocals,
else?
FDR's iron lung. This,
And who did that belong to?
the Fonz. Caesar's
The
teacher.
Fonz is gonna kill him!
Wow. Yeah, that's really cool. Ish.
Maybe the apocalypse has got them all hot and bothered. Yeah, well, we all know whose fault that is.
Oh, I'm sorry, but
Oh
it's true.
no. Oh no. Oh no.
I'll call you later. Bye.
Oh no. Sam, get back! I don't like this shit. No, look. Oh my god!
Dean?
Gandhi's attacking Sam! What the fuck? What the fuck? No way! No way! Hey! I can't believe we've just had Gandhi versus Sam. What a fucking world.
You couldn't have been a fan of someone cool? Really? Gandhi?
Be a team, you and I. It has to be a two-way street.
It can't be these blows.
So we just go back to the way we were before?
No, because we were never that way before. Before didn't work. How do you think we got here?
What's that supposed to mean?
Dean, one of the reasons I went off with Ruby was to get away from you.
What?
Oh.
It made me feel strong. Like
What do you want me to do?
You're gonna have to let me grow up, for starters.
Very, very powerful stuff there from Sam. Like, he doesn't want to be the younger brother anymore. He wants to be, you know, tread the same vein as an adult.
Who took your friend?
It was Paris Hilton.
What?
Sorry?
She looked really good, though. Skinny. Skinny and fast.
What?
Huh? Where did they go?
We don't know.
Oh my fucking god.
Excuse us for...
Forgot how they don't like to get in dirty, I guess.
That's right. That the forest was guarded by a pagan god whose name was Leshy. A mischievous god, could take on infinite forms.
And let me guess. You like to munch on his fans.
Ah.
Could be appeased only with the blood from his worshippers. It would drain them, then stuff their stomachs with the seeds.
How's he doing?
Boy.
What, he touches James Dean's keychain and then morphs into James Dean?
I guess.
You alive?
Yeah, barely.
Ah! Ah, my god, Paris Hilton just beat the shit out of Dean! Oh my god! Paris Hilton!
Awesome. Scrounging for scraps. so not sexy. But then, the best thing ever happened. Someone tripped the apocalypse, and I thought, what
Oh
the hell?
no.
I'm tired of watching what I eat. I want to
May as well let loose.
You people, you're the crazy ones. You used to worship gods. But this?
Now you celebrate idols
what
and
passes for
influencers.
Celebrities?
Logan
What have they
Paul.
got besides small dogs and spray tans?
Oh,
You people used to have
yikes!
old-time religion.
See, I'm not a Paris Hilton BFF. I've never even seen House of Wax.
No. But I can totally read your mind, Dean.
Oh no.
I know who your hero is. Your daddy.
Oh, you
Am I
don't
right?
you dare. Do not dare. There we go. You just killed Paris Hilton!
You just got wailed on by Paris Hilton.
Never live that down. I mean, Dean took shots at you this entire episode. You get that one, Sam.
I'm not saying demon blood was a great way to go, but you did kill Lilith,
And start the apocalypse.
which neither of us saw coming. I mean, who'd have thought killing Lilith would have been a bad thing?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing though with Sam, like,
Point is, I was so worried
He was
about watching your every move that I didn't see
naive
what
and
was
all of
actually
that.
doing to you. So for that, I'm sorry.
it's a step.
We can't stop wringing our hands over it. We gotta just grab onto whatever's in front of us, kick its ass, and go down fighting.
No fucks given.
I can get on board with that.
Okay? But we're gonna have to do it on the same level.
You got it.
I love to hear that.
You want to drive?
It's not on the
You
same.
sure?
It's not on the same level. It's
Yeah.
better.
I could use a nap.
You know, that is a sign of fucking trust there. Well, I mean, look, not your average person can drive, baby, right? And I think that speaks volumes about where this relationship goes from here if he's just willingly letting Sam drive the Impala. What an episode. Oh, there's a soon. I'm not watching that, though. I am not watching that. No. No, that was nuts. Dean just got absolutely beaten up by Paris Hilton. Oh, man. See, that would just be so nuts, though. I mean, yeah. Like, just have certain idols just appear. Like, you just love the fact that... I mean, it is just so unorthodox seeing Gandhi just try to take an attack on Sam. And, yeah, it is just so funny, though. Like, obviously, there was a bit of drama with the whole reluctancy with, you know, Dean embracing Sam back into his life. But then there was that, like, shot about... like Gandhi, like how Sam had that admiration for Gandhi, and then he just gets absolutely wailed on by Paris Hilton. So yeah, I mean, like it is just so interesting how to incorporate famous people in that kind of manner, like especially with that demon. Well, yeah, with that demon, just using that to its advantage given the circumstances, and yeah, like especially how you used to idolize God. Now it's like famous people, or you know, like as the times go on, now it's like influencers, like. Ugh. And then if this took place, you'd have someone absolutely getting beaten up by Logan Paul or whatever. So yeah, yeah, but not to say that like you know, like oh my god, imagine if someone like oh my god. It's a good job that, you know, Sam didn't idolize Tom Hanks or whatever, because that would just be a fucking sight as well. Tom Hanks absolutely wailing on oh my goodness. No, Bob Ross. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm just thinking, oh, this is bad, but he would beat the devil out of Sam, right? Right? So yeah, this was an episode I was not expecting whatsoever in terms of, I mean, I guess after, you know, I guess these past several episodes, if you want to really combine shit together, it has been really, really tense, of course. And, you know, even if there was a bit of lightheartedness on, I guess, Dean and Castiel's side of things in episode 3, it was still very, very rough, especially for Sam. So I think we could have, we kind of like last season, really, where we had like several episodes on the trot in regards to how, you know, devastating things were, you know, from the ending of season 3 to the beginning stages of season 4. We had that nice episode where you had all of these, I guess, established. You see, it's kind of similar to last season's episode 5, because you had all of these established fictional, you know, creatures and all of that. You had Dracula, you had mummies, etc. And in this one, you have all of these established icons show up. And, you know, again, kind of like what happened with the whole monsters situation. It's not like we actually had Dracula. It was someone taking the form of, you know, these revered, I guess, iconic characters, really. And it's the same here, where we have this Leshy taking on, I guess, iconic idols, really, to the people. So I'd say there's kind of similarities in terms of what we're dealing with in terms of the antagonist, of course. So only, I guess, this case isn't as sympathetic. So yeah, although it's not like what happened in that monster episode, you know, shedded total sympathy or whatever. It was still very, very wrong and all of that in regards to the deaths and all of that. But there was some lightheartedness surrounding this episode in regards to, of course, you can't imagine Gandhi attacking Sam, nor can you imagine Paris Hilton. The Paris Hilton is what we actually got Paris Hilton involved in this, so that was really, really great stuff. And so I really liked, of course, the little bit of the twist that it's not just, you know, ghosts of these legendary characters coming to life and all of that, but also, but it was more so this god who used to be revered way back in the day, and you know, now they're an afterthought, really, and now they are trying on these new guises in regards to luring people by taking on the personification of certain idols and all of that, which, you know, it is very, very scary, like, especially with how you know, a lot of the world looks up to all of these celebrities and all of that, and I mean, that was what the Leshy was just miffed at, with the fact that you people used to celebrate gods, and now you're celebrating Paris Hilton, for crying out loud. Who is Paris Hilton? No, I really, really love the fact that she actually appeared on it. Like, we want you to play yourself, but not yourself. You know, it's this god masquerading as you, so yeah. But that's it though, like, you have all these people who just idolize, like, look at me, for example, and I idolize, well, I mean, I guess there were a couple of idols for myself. I mean, like, growing up, when I was a kid, I used to idolize Michael Schumacher, great for Ferrari legend, of course. And he's still a very fundamental part in terms of my upbringing to F1, but there are other idols as well, like David Bowie, so who is my favorite artist of all time and all of that, and I just love his work and all of that, and just the legend of him so much. Like, I'm a huge Bowie fan, so like, it is such a very, very interesting concept to play around with, because the world, like, a lot of people that will have a certain celebrity in whatever area it is. It could be, I don't know, sports related, music related, acting related. You get the idea. You have a lot of people around the world who have their certain idols and all of that, and with the Leshy and just how that reputation has dwindled from gods to celebrity from its perspective, it's a very, very, like I said, a very interesting area to play around with, especially in modern day eras. So whereas way back when you wouldn't have as, like, look at Twitter, for example, and look how many people stan a certain celebrity and all of that. You wouldn't have that shit in the early days and all of that. Not just because of social media not existing, of course, but I feel like in terms of I don't know how to explain it, because it is just very, very interesting how celebrities are not exactly a new thing, I guess. Like legendary icons still existed, like 500 years ago and all of that, but you can definitely see a huge growth in terms of celebrities being idolized in the 2000s and all of that. So yeah, and more so with the, of course, influence of social media, I guess you could say. So yeah, so it really does work well in terms of how it fits, I guess, to the times and all of that, and compared to these people used to celebrate God and all of that. So yeah, but it was also like also with, of course, the fun and shenanigans and all of that. Like, even with Dean, just breaking it that he was just going to succumb to the car, of course. We also had that, of course, intensity, because that was never going to be dismissed whatsoever. If you saw the ending of the last episode and thought, okay, well, things are going back to the way that they used to be, yeah, you couldn't be any more wrong, because I don't think things will go back to the way that it used to be. Maybe a bit better, like, in terms of, like, the ending to this episode. There is that little bit of hope, I guess you could say, but obviously coming into this episode you expected the tension to be there, and boy was there. Because it was just very, very interesting seeing this, like, just seeing how things were in regards to this episode, with the fact that obviously we had Dean contact Bobby. Oh, we all know whose fault this is, and yeah, you knew this was going to be a bit of an awkward dilemma, of course. So yeah, so yeah, it was just very great that we of course didn't sweep things under the rug and just pretend like the tension isn't there. So I mean, this is supposed to be a fresh start, but obviously tensions are still going to be there. And it was really, really great to see. It was really, really great to see them talk and all of that, because especially when like, Dean wasn't trying to disguise anything when obviously Sam walked in. Are we going to pretend like I didn't hear anything? And Dean's like, well, what do you want me to say? I mean, I'm not exactly going to be putting on a fake smile and all of that and pretend that everything's all hunky-dory. It's going to be a step-by-step basis and all of that. And obviously, for Sam, I mean, it will hurt, but also there is also the fact that he is, of course, going to be taking some responsibility, which is understandable. I mean, we know that a couple of episodes ago he was still chastising himself, and he's still doing that to this day. So but it was just very, very interesting in regards to certain bits that was being established. Like, Dean is still very, very cautious. He wants to give this a shot, but he's not going to absolutely give Sam the benefit of the doubt, I guess you could say, from the get-go. And because of that, he is steering direction on behalf of on behalf of Sam. Like, when they thought they dealt with the ghost, he was like, okay, we move on. And, you know, Sam had that gut instinct. Like, I don't think it's going to be as simple as that. There's something off. And you had Dean try to dictate certain things because of the fact that he doesn't know if Sam is ready to make decisions based on himself again, given the, you know, debacle. And Sam's feeling that to an extent as well. Like I said, he's still beating himself up. He's still holding some responsibility in regards to the Apocalypse kickstarting and all of that. And he acknowledges that he's at fault. But if if he wants to be reunited with his brother again, then this tension cannot be there. So obviously trust building is going to be there, but Sam said some things in regards to you know, you treat me like a little brother and all of that, and you know, I went off to Ruby because it made me feel stronger. It made me more than just a little brother. So, and, you know, I can understand why Dean might feel a bit of hurt, but I also can't, like, especially when Sam, especially with the ending of season 3, like, he wants to make sure that the world, you know, is in good hands. He wants to save the world and all of that, and he wants to prove himself, and there is that kind of being in someone's shadow vibe, isn't there? So and there's a harsher environment, I would say, in regards to in regards to what is currently going on right now, because of the fact that Dean is hesitant in order to have a bit of faith in Sam, and Sam sensing, you know, is this actually going to work, because you're still holding me by the leash, in a sense. And I get that it's going to be, it's not going to be a walk in the park, this building of trust, but you've got to have a little bit of I know it's hard to say given what happened, but you've got to give me some benefit there. So yeah, and yeah, I mean, it is great that Sam is being honest with himself, and not just that though, but Dean as well. Like, at the end of the episode, he was like, okay, well, maybe I mean, yeah, what happened, it sucked, and it is going to be very, very, it is a difficult pill to swallow, but I've also got to share some responsibility. Granted, I feel like, well, this is the thing with both sides. It's not like Sam wanted to end the world, and it's the same with Dean. Like, Dean is here owning up, saying, I kickstarted this whole thing, really, because I was the first one to break the seal, and, you know, no one could have known about, you know, the whole Lilith shenanigans and all of that. So it is something that is a bit of a pill to swallow for both brothers, but they've got they realize what is at stake. They're gonna go down fighting, and they're gonna continue to I mean, Dean's still feeling that trauma, really, and that really does help in I say that really does help, but that really does kind of, I don't know, make him reflect on the fact that, okay, I do have to share some of the blame as well, because, you know, whereas it's not as I say it's not as consequential, because yeah, it's the first seal, and you look at it on the face of things, because all of you know, the end of day shit is happening with Sam sadly breaking the final seal, but Dean feels in his mind he was the first one to you know, kickstart things, really, because of the fact that he broke the first seal. So and he's going to still be dealing with that guilt, really. So, but the important thing is they put their differences aside and know that they, you know, we're going to have to go down fighting, and yeah, we might have to become vessels, but we've got a job to do, and we're going to do whatever it takes to make sure that we do the best we can to stop this world from going to shit as much as possible. So, it is really, really great that we did have that talk. Or, well, like, especially towards the end, but also that we weren't gonna sugarcoat shit whatsoever. And because that would have just, you know, increased tension, if anything. If these two are gonna band together again, they need to realize that all this sweep under the rug shit and I guess secrecy and all of that, it can't be a thing. There has to be that honesty and embrace. It's gonna be a difficult journey. Don't get me wrong, and it's not going to be a journey that's going to be smoothed over in one episode or two or whatever. This is going to take a very, very long time to recover. Like, even after the whole apocalypse thing, this is still probably going to take a bit of time to kind of smooth over. And, you know, I am really, really glad that, like, with this episode, the way it's handled, like I said, it's not something you can sweep under the rug whatsoever, but we're having an honest discussion, and we're having them, you know, just fully come out with honesty and all of that, but also try to maintain that faith in terms of a good connectivity that, you know, I would say that they once had, but I don't think it can go back to the way things were. But they can try to be brothers again. They can try to look out for one another again. And that's important, especially with the apocalypse. So, yeah. But bizarre episode, which, you know, I can't complain about whatsoever. Because, like, especially for several episodes on the trot where you just have pain and all of that, I guess. You can always throw out an episode where it's just bizarre and all of that, but also sprinkle in that serious stuff, I guess you could say, in regards to the brothers' journey. So yeah, but brilliant episode. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!